going on, guys? How you guys doing? We are feeling good. We are feeling great. How are you? Today we had ourselves a nice sunny day. Oh, I'm just so thankful that the weather is starting to get good and we are back on the twos again on a predominant scale. You know, it's been, God, before I started riding again, it was like 5 months until the last time I had actually gotten to ride my bike and actually do anything with it. So we are enjoying every minute that we get. It's supposed to be like 40 tomorrow, you know, we're still up and down, but today we got ourselves a 70-degree day, so we will take it any day of the week. As you can tell, we have the Super Glide out here, and it is looking quite a bit different than the last time you guys saw it. She is looking significantly different, actually, in the sense of the whole back end just being completely changed with the sissy bar gone. The blinkers are gone. I'm probably gonna put blinkers back on it, but the sissy bar is gone, saddlebags on, new seat. Oh, it's looking different. I'm so used to having it where the sissy bar and the back rack have been on it since I bought it, so it's just kind of one of those things that you just don't really think about it, and then you change it and it's like, wow, that looks incredible. But yeah, today we are gonna kind of do a little about me video. I'm gonna do a little bike build down, or breakdown I should say, not build down, a bike breakdown, just to kind of tell you guys what I've done to the bike since I've got it, when I bought it, you know, my riding history, all that stuff, kind of ins and outs about me. So we're gonna kind of do a little riding. We're in Hastings, Minnesota right now, so we're gonna kind of cross over the river valley, and kind of where the St. Croix actually meets the Mississippi River is it's the end of the St. Croix River Valley, but we're going to kind of start it and take it north, because the St. Croix River starts up north kind of by Duluth, and then feeds itself into the Mississippi River right over here on the in between Prescott, Wisconsin and Hastings, Minnesota. So we're going to cross over into Wisconsin. We're going to ride up the river valley. We're going to find a nice little spot probably around Hudson, Stillwater area, just to kind of do our little bike breakdown, little about me segment, and then we'll just have some riding kind of in between that, and then we'll kind of end out the day there. So follow along, guys, and we're gonna hit the road and keep on gliding. Hey guys, Sean from the future. We are currently riding towards the Prescott, Wisconsin crossover bridge, and on the left side we have the St. Croix River, which has kind of turned itself into a big river valley, kind of looking almost like a lake. And then on my right hand side we have the Mississippi, and this is where the St. Croix actually meets up with the Mississippi. Alright guys, so we made it back to where the St. Croix meets the Mississippi. We are still sitting on the Minnesota side of the river valley, and then just across this bridge here in front of me is the Wisconsin side. So we're just gonna take a little bit of a panoramic here and I'll spin you guys around. So we have the St. Croix River, which actually separates Minnesota and Wisconsin most of the way up. That was kind of what we rode in our first episode of Rides in Minnesota. And then you have the bridge here that bridges us across to Wisconsin. It's funny actually, on the other side of that bridge is actually where we meet up for the flood run next month, where a lot of us guys get together and we go ride. It's the annual flood run that they do every year. Takes us from here in Prescott to Wisconsin all the way down to Winona, and then we cross back over into the Minnesota side and then run the river valley back up. So that'll be due, I want to say that's the 26th to the 28th of next month, so it'd be kind of cool to check that out when we do it. But we're just going to kind of bring you guys along and show you guys these cool old bridges. I love this. Sounds crazy when somebody goes over the top of it. Holy moly. But yeah, we are going to cross over into Wisconsin now and head up the river valley on the Wisconsin side over to Hudson, which is kind of the other main city on the other side of the river from Minnesota side. So we're just gonna do a little riding up there. We'll find a nice little spot to do our About Me bike breakdown, and we'll check back in with you guys then. guys, we are checking in again. We rode from Hastings up through the Wisconsin side of the river valley, and then we passed through Hudson, North Hudson, and then that brought us up and around. And then there's a like a suspension drawbridge, or not a drawbridge, I don't even know why I said that, a suspension bridge that we crossed over back into the Minnesota side. So now we just found a random parking lot in Minnesota to just kind of do our thing here. We're just on the outside of Stillwater, I'd say, roughly. So I'm just gonna kind of go ahead and start with the motorcycle. My Harley is a 2008 Harley Davidson Dyna FXD. I bought it last year with about 19,000 miles on it, and it currently has, let's check it out, and it currently has 25,716. So we've put about 6,000 miles on it, roughly. I'd say maybe a little more, and it's been nothing but a good bike to me. I got into Harleys probably about, I'd say three and a half years ago. I started watching Thrashing, Two Lane Life, anything East Coastin', the Concrete Cowboys. I watched everything that was kind of Harley related, and I really started getting into Harleys, and then I eventually was able to kind of get my own one. I did research before I bought mine. I wanted something specific. I wanted 6-speed, I wanted fuel injection, and I wanted just some type of comfortability. So that's what kind of led me into the Dyna region as a first bike, as well as kind of something that's more reliable and more my style. I didn't think a Road Glide right off the rip was really the best thing to go for, and I've really honestly loved the Dyna, and I will probably eventually get a Road Glide down the road, but the Super Glide is it's been doing me so good. Starting with what I've done to the bike, since I've bought it, I've put in the LED headlight here that you see. There's also LED turn signal lights. We have done Thrashing foot pegs, clear points cover, chrome battery cover, and then the obvious Thrashing saddlebag. So we have gone with the essential saddlebags, the ones with the MOLLE on the outside. They're a little bit more expensive than their base model ones, but I like the MOLLE straps as well as the pocket on the outside that they have. Same thing with the chrome primary cover, and then we did go to a Thrashing foot peg, a chrome foot peg there. I like a lot of the Thrashing stuff. That's kind of what I've been running a lot of on my bike. It's not just because I watch their stuff, but it is just because they do have a battle tested products that they put out. I mean, you watch their vlogs, they're putting down thousands of miles with this stuff on their bike, and they're able to do it comfortably. So that's kind of exactly why I also got the Thrashing Supply Saddleman Step Up. I figured those guys are gonna make a proper seat, and I figured it's a good seat. Everybody rides Saddleman, there's a reason for it, and I just I think everybody should definitely upgrade to something better, because I had the stock seat, and riding to Milwaukee and back, and even just like 2-3 hour journeys, my butt would start to hurt so bad, like on the bones, like I was like almost bottoming out, it felt like. I also, since I've gotten the bike, I put a rear tire on it, and just basic maintenance, changing the fluids. I haven't really had to do much more than that. And then the only other maintenance thing I guess I would say that I've done is I did iridium spark plugs. You can kind of see the little gold in there. Did I have to? No, but did I? Why not? Thrashing handlebar bag. It's the utility bag for ape hangers and just kind of wider bars in general. And I also do run a quad lock for my phone. So I have a quad lock mount on the back of my case, and that locks my phone in. I've had nothing but great things with the quad lock, and most like 3M sticky stuff, like I also just put a chin mount on my helmet from Chin Mounts, the actual company, and it's been phenomenal. The mounts are all good. It's GoPro stuff, and it's worked really nice. So kind of moving into that, we do have my equipment that I'll just kind of run through. It's not like I really wear a lot of gear or do a lot of anything. I rock a Milwaukee leather vest, and then I rock a Asina Outrush R modular helmet. It's a very cheap, pretty basic helmet that just kind of is a step in just the modularity, as well as having the Sena control. You know, it has a mic, it has the speakers in it, I can listen to music, I have navigation, and if anybody that I'm riding with has Sena, we can pair our helmets together. So I am gonna eventually probably upgrade to the Sena Outrush 2 that they just came out with. It's a better Sena equipment, better helmet, a little better shape. I think that's gonna be the next stop helmet wise. And then I just rock Thrashin, you know, regular gloves and my DCs, so I don't really rock boots or anything like that. I've always been a skate shoe guy. I come from skateboarding. I skateboarded like 15 years of my life, so eventually, you know, your body breaks down and you got to give it up, and I think picking up a Harley was kind of the next move for me. Dang, sport bike guy's ripping. But yeah, kind of going more about me. I've been riding motorcycles since I think I was 18 when I got my first bike. It was a 1977 Kawasaki KE100. I'll put a couple pictures of it in right here. Rode that for probably about 2 or 3 years, and then I had moved to Tennessee. I lived in Newport, Tennessee, which is hour east of Knoxville, and we were just right out. I actually lived like 10 minutes away from the Foothills Parkway and some of the like more iconic roads out there. I worked in Gatlinburg, Tennessee for a while, so I would ride my 2-stroke Kawasaki KE100 all around the Smoky Mountains. It got to a point though eventually where the bike stopped running, and I ended up trading it for a 4-wheeler, and then I had many wheelers and you know, pit bikes and stuff like that. I actually still have an SSR 110 pit bike that's a 4-speed manual. That was what I putted around with, you know, and had fun with at the track, because I was more into drifting and more into cars for a while. And then yeah, the last like 3-4 years I really just wanted to pick up the 2s again. Kind of missed it. And on that note, I think we're gonna end the video off there. If you guys do have any other questions or anything you would like to know about me, or you know, things that you want me to add into a future video, feel free to let me know. I think the Super Glide is where it's going to be at for the rest of the year. I don't think I'm really going to make many changes to it. The only thing I am going to do is figure out my rear blinker situation, because I did eliminate those temporarily, and then I also want to put my handlebar bushings in just to see if I can get the handlebars to not shake around as much. Other than that, there's really not much else I'm going to be doing to the bike other than putting a lot of miles on it, if you know what I'm saying. So thank you guys for watching. I always appreciate it. Please like, comment, subscribe, do any of that stuff, and we are always appreciating it. And until the next time, keep gliding on, and we will see you later.